traditional guidance, Honorable Chris Pariamonsi, Apostolic Nuncio, my brothers, bishops, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid that both Father Philip, Odi, and myself have been too busy these last days to compare notes. So that what I prepared to tell you, and most of it is already told you. So the most logic thing for me to do would be just to summarize what I prepared. But my experience tells me that sometimes when I try to summarize, I may end up speaking more and being longer than what I have prepared. So be patient and allow me to just read what I've prepared and repeat it. In Latin, there's a saying which goes, repetita iuvant. That is, repeating things can help. After all, Father Philip has spoken already more than 1 hour ago, and I'm afraid that many have already forgotten quite a bit of what he said. So, in order to appreciate fully the meaning of this important event, allow me to add some more information about it by going through the 6 traditional questions in the media world when news is put across to the public in the media. Young journalists are asked and told you should answer these questions. Who is doing what? Why, where, when, and how? Now, who is launching the TV? Well, this is quite clear. It is the Catholic Church in Uganda. The Episcopal Conference is actually the owner of this company and venture. Catholics in Uganda constitute about 40% of the population, with about 15 million of faithful. The Catholic Church has already a voice, spread and heard all over Uganda through our 10 diocesan radio stations and the 9 stations of Radio Maria. Now, with UCTV, people will now be able to see also, as it were, the face of the Church. To see and know the face of our people in our dioceses, parishes, chapels, and small Christian communities throughout the country. This is who is doing what. Now, why? Why a Catholic TV? What for? Why not, somebody might think and ask, why not spend more money building new hospitals and schools for our people? Why jump into this complicated and very expensive business? The answer, as a matter of fact, is straightforward. It is part of our task and duty entrusted to the Church by Jesus. Go and proclaim the good news to all nations. In the Gospel, in a certain passage, you are told that it has to be from the rooftops. Now, there is no doubt that today television is one of the most popular, modern, and effective ways of communication. Therefore, the Church cannot avoid using this powerful instrument of evangelization. So, although UCTV is a company officially registered as a commercial TV, we should not be deceived by this legal qualification. For sure, in order to survive and grow, we shall have to operate according to the rules and methods of the very competitive media business world. But unlike most televisions, we are not out there on air for political or commercial interest to make money. We have not started either UCTV to add one television more in competition with the many already operating in our country. Our ambition and aim is to be a TV with a difference. Our business, if you still want to call it with that name, is evangelization. The spreading of the good news. Good news for all, as our logo says. We all say, we can see, in fact, that on the ground there is a dire need for a proper, objective, and constructive information in our country, where often news is distorted or even fake creating divisions and pitching one group against the other. What is going to be the content? What are the programs of UCTV? We already have in our country Radio Maria, which through its 9 stations caters successfully for the more devotional and spiritual needs of our Catholic communities. We are grateful for that. But UCTV is not going to be TV Maria, right? Its content will be a blend of news, educational, religious, social, sport, and entertainment programs aiming at promoting the integral development of our viewers. We shall definitely have programs on the prayer life of the Church, Mass and devotions, special celebrations, catechesis, programs on the social doctrine of the Church, and so on. But also, and mainly, programs on the life of the people of God, their problems, hopes, and challenges, looking at things and events in the light of the gospel values. We want ours to be a reality TV, close to and reflecting the life of the people in our towns and villages, with a special focus on the youth, who, according to the last census, form 78% of the population. We want to make UCTV interactive. It will take time, but we want to reach there. With many interviews, listening to the people and their stories. For this, with time, we shall find ways to link up and interact with the social media, the digital platforms most frequented and viewed by young people. I would like to point out here a special and unique content of UCTV. Philip has already told you. We are privileged and proud to have from the Vatican TV the exclusive rights to broadcast in Uganda the audiences of the Pope on Wednesday, the prayer of the angels on Sunday, and the apostolic journeys of Pope Francis when visiting other countries. This will go a long way to strengthen the awareness of all Catholics of belonging to the same family, the Catholic Church in Uganda and throughout the world. In line with the spirit and the apostolic style of Pope Francis, whose teaching and efforts for peace is appreciated also by many people outside the Catholic Church, our TV, while remaining deeply rooted in Catholic doctrine and tradition, does not want to be strictly confessional for Catholics only, but Catholic in its meaning of universal, open to people of other denominations and faiths, people of goodwill, joining our efforts in promoting peace and unity in our country and the world at large. The when of this TV. Previous speakers have already mentioned the difficult beginnings of UCTV. We could actually say that we started at the very wrong time. 1 month later, COVID-19 came, the lockdown, and things have not been easy. We survived thanks to the perseverance and hard work of Father Filippo D., the Executive Secretary for Social Communications and coordinator of the project, together with a handful of collaborators. I publicly acknowledge this and invite you to give him and his team a well-deserved applause. Thank you, Father Philip. And I want to thank also the members of the board of directors of the TV. You have just seen them here when we received the dummy check. And I want to thank them starting from the vice chairman, my brother Bishop Robert Muhirwa, and all the others. Please stand up for recognition. God is good and has given me many gifts, but not yet 4 eyes to see also behind. I didn't know. So here we are. They can tell themselves their names.
My name is Charles Odomunko.
Father Philip Ode, Bishop Robert Miwa,
Agnes Amede.
Dr. Lucius Beran.
We thank them all because something has been achieved. In fact, a dream is becoming a reality, but these people may not even imagine yet the difficulties we're going to meet as we proceed on our journey. So they need also your encouragement. A special thank also goes to the CEI, that is Episcopal Conference of Italy, who gave us money with which we bought the equipment for the TV and other activities that necessary. A big thank you also to CREC, an international media organization, for their technical assistance, including the future training of some staff. Today, with COVID-19 behind us, the road in front of us is still full of obstacles and challenges. But the experience of the past makes us confident that we shall make it. Well, this seems to be a useless question, but people are asking now, where and how far can UCTV reach and be seen? Up to now, as you've heard, UCTV could only be seen within the limited area of about 30 to 50 kilometers around Kampala. We now begin our journey to reach people in all corners of Uganda, and from this very afternoon, with the streaming which has been activated today, this evening, also to Ugandans living abroad and friends who care about Uganda all over the world. Streaming is another way of being on UCTV. With time, hopefully within this year, apart from the main studio here in Zambia, we shall also make fully operational the 3 other substations located in the other 3 ecclesiastical provinces, located in Barara, Tororo, and Lira. They will provide the main studio with news and content from all the corners of our country, making all Ugandans feel members of one and the same family. How? How are we going to make it? Because we've heard many nice things, but are they going to happen? Shall we make it? Gradually, improving little by little. Yes, that's how this is going to be. With God's help, but also through your support. And please be patient with us and give us time and suggestions on how to improve on our service. UCTV is now on air, but we need to produce local content, we need to train people, and this requires time. You will find still weaknesses here and there. Give us time. We shall try our best. We actually count on the support of everybody. To you, representing the corporate business world, our guests, we say, we are here now. Let us join hands. Help us with publicity, adverts, and financial contribution. Sponsor some of our programs. It will be to our mutual advantage. MTN, as you've seen, has given us the possibility of a mobile number to send in contribution for the TV. It is already working, we have seen it, let us use it. And thank you, MTN. We count also on the support of the government. Honorable Minister, tell your colleagues in the government to trust us and allow us to carry out our task without suspicions and undue restrictions. I know that sometimes in the world of media, people misuse the media, all right? And this brings in reaction from the government. Well, trust us, we are not going to do that. And we are working for the integral development of the same people and their service in the interest of our country. And most of all, we count on you, the Catholic laity. Mr. Giannago, thank you for your words. Please popularize UCTV among the laity and motivate our laity to support it. This will be the way forward towards self-reliance, to stand on our feet without depending too much on donations and becoming beggars, asking money left and right. We shall, of course, try on our side and use all the technical means and skills to improve on our service. But there is one thing which I want to stress, concluding my intervention. It is the way, the style which we want to characterize our communications, the communication of UCTV. Every year, as we celebrate the World Day of Social Communications, the Pope sends out a message underlying a specific aspect of a true and positive communication. 2 weeks ago, the message was, go out, meaning that we cannot just communicate by sitting to a computer, Google things here and there, and then teach them out to the people. Go out. We should move and be close to the people, to their problems. Go out. And we want to do this very much. Last year, the message of the Pope was, listen. Listen to the people. Yes, we are talking to the people, we're going to show them faces and events and so on, but for our communication to be true and genuine, we need to listen to them. And for this, as I said, we shall make more use of interviews, of feeling what people think and about their problems, their challenges, their hopes, their also sometimes desperation, because they seem to see no way forward. This year, the message for the World Communication Sunday, which we celebrated a couple of weeks ago at national level here in the Cathedral of Uruguay, is speaking with the heart, telling the truth with charity. Speaking with the heart, telling the truth with charity. My friends, this is what we intend to do, the way we want to move. Our news and broadcast of information will encourage the good things happening around us. When needed, we shall also criticize and point out weaknesses which need to be attended to, telling the truth. But whatever we do, we shall be trying and do it out of love and concern for our people. Speaking the heart, telling the truth with charity. And I trust that this is a program on which we can all agree, join our hands to make it happen. Thank you once again for coming and joining us. We look forward to a constructive relationship and collaboration. And thank you for listening. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, my Lord Bishop and members of the board.